Hello everybody, my name is Kieran and welcome to a different type of Runescape video. I've never done one of these before. It's going to be a bank video, if you didn't notice already. Now before I begin, I just want to start by saying that this isn't going to be one of those banks where someone opens it and it's like, well actually I only have a 400 mil bank, so it's not that good. I'm not one of those people, because otherwise you'll be a bit disappointed, just so I can give you a heads up. I'm of quite an average account. I think it's safe to say that. I don't play as much as other people do. Other people play the game many hours in a day. I do a lot of other things, I have a lot of other responsibilities, etc. So I can't play the game as much. So the bank isn't as big or as incredible, as amazing as you may have seen other people. This is just my account, and see this as a bit of an update or some kind of progress. Obviously this will go hand in hand with my work in progress series, so you can see a few spoilers for that as well. You may have seen some spoilers in the Checkpoint Presents video, which I put up on Sunday, so if you saw that you would have noticed a few things. But anyway, let's get straight into the bank. First thing you're going to see is my cash pile, 23 mil, has gone down a little bit because I bought a few things which you may or may not notice when we get on later in the video. But yeah, it's not the biggest cash pile, but it's I can get by fine with it. It's just nice to have. You can train skills in a different number of ways when you have a good cash stack. You can do things quicker, so it's always nice to have that. I'm probably going to wait a while. A lot of people are saying buy Tassets, Bandos Tassets. I'm probably going to wait a while, because if I buy Tassets, I don't think I can even afford them at the moment, because I just bought a few things. They're like 24 mil. I do not think Tassets are worth 24 mil at all. Defensively, they're almost identical to Dragon Plate Legs, with the exception of a range defense bonus, +2 strength bonus, and 1 prayer bonus. You're basically getting more range defense and a minuscule bit of strength bonus and prayer for 24 mil. I just don't see why you get that over D Legs at the moment. Obviously, when I have a lot of cash to spare, then I'll definitely get them, because they are a very small upgrade. But D Legs are just fine for the moment; they do the job. Everything else you see in this tab here is random quest stuff. Quite a nice amount of toggle, which I will never use. And then this is just quest stuff. I'm not sure if I can get rid of it, or if I can just leave it to rot. I mean, there's some stuff here I have no idea that is even here. I've got some lumberyard teleports. Yeah, this is basically a junk tab. Now I just keep my cash here. There's a few useful things. There's like a steel keyring somewhere. I think there it is. That's from the one small favour quest, so that's obviously useful. But apart from that, it's just a junk tab. Not much to see here. I might have to look through to see which items I can get rid of, because there's not too much to see apart from the cash bar, which is good. Move on to the magic tab. This is where my runes are. Runes are looking alright, apart from nature runes. I've used a lot of those. Ever since I got my crafting up, like months ago, I haven't really got my nature rune stack back up. Got a load of blood runes and mind runes and death runes. These are from barrows. I've got loads of those from barrows, so it's always nice to have a good amount of those. Some good rewards from barrows. Apart from that, it's just a standard amount. I have lots of dust runes because I use those for teleports. I don't use house tabs too often. I only use them for like emergencies, if I'm going somewhere like barrows. If I'm just need to teleport to a house quickly, I'll use a lore rune and a dust rune because it's quicker. And obviously the dust rune will cover the arid and earth room. So they're literally like 5 GP as well, so it's a lot cheaper than using a house tab. So if you don't want to buy house tabs or don't want to make them, if you're an Iron Man, then look for dust runes because they're very useful. Other things to note, got loads of random. I don't know how rare nature talismans are. I was doing some dust devils, and I got loads of nature talismans. It was a ridiculous amount. Got my nearly full arrows. I'm not going to use the staff. Got my upgraded Iban staff and a trident. That's not a trident. That's a lunar staff. There's my trident. I use the Ibans for the moment. I don't really use a trident because Ibans is very good for my magic level. My mage is, let's quickly exit out. I only got 77 mage, and the trident will become more effective when I get into level 80s. Obviously I've made a video comparing them. Malediction ward, that was my recent purchase, cost me about 3 mil. I use that for barrows because obviously I use my graceful method for barrows, so my malediction ward comes in very nice for that. And then it's just other general just random mage stuff. It's not really got some mystic. I think I use mystic for clues. Now I've just got some random fire arrows. That's for recharging my Iban stuff. Apart from that, just got a book of balance and all the random stoof. Now this is a clue tab. I actually should do a bit of sorting from around about. This is basically everything I need to use for clue squirrels, mediums, easies. When I did the month of Mo, when they had that big Mo guy giving out all the clue squirrels every day in the month of May, this is when I really kind of built it up. I had to buy rolling, but I think now it's quite expensive to build or buy, I should say. But this is just, apart from obviously warrior guild tokens, don't know what they're doing there. This is just things for clue squirrels that I just keep in here. Hopefully this will just obviously get bigger as I progress. I'll be doing hopefully a few more elite clue squirrels now that I'm getting into that stage of the game. And obviously this tab will keep on growing. Onto my range tab. This is basically all my range gear. I still use black D-hide as my base setup for range because it does the job perfectly. I did get this Carol's level top from Barrows. It's like 1.4 mils, that's pretty nice. I will slowly upgrade to Carol's. It's slightly better. It's offensively, it's the same as black D-hide, but it's got better defense. So I'll look into upgrading. Maybe try and get the Carol's set from Barrows. That would be pretty cool. And then just the standard stuff. I've got some armored up chaps that I got from a clue scroll. I still use my rune crossbows wherever there they are. And this Book of Lore. This cost me like 1 mil, and it's a very, very good thing. It's got a +10 range bonus, which is 2 more than the Zami one, and it's like a 1/5 of the price. So go Book of Lore. That's good. And these bolt racks are just rewards and barrows. Then you just got bog standard range stuff. It's not really anything too amazing. Onto the food tab. This is where I keep everything. Try and keep this. It's one of the more organised tabs, even though you see some people do videos where all their potions are neatly arranged. I don't care. If I arrange something like that, it will get messed up instantly. So I don't see any point. Just got a few supersets. I make all my supersets myself. I use I get herbs from farming, and I can make the potions from there, and I get the seeds for farming from Slayer. Then I can grow the herbs and make the potions. It's a good way of getting Herbler up for things I need, like super strength, super attacks. The only thing I do buy, like super strength, the only thing I buy are the Limpolite roots. But obviously that's I'm spending like 2k for a super strength, so that's pretty cool. I still use lobsters because they're very, very cost effective. I have no reason to use monkfish. Lobsters get me just fine. I can do my Slayer tasks in 1 inventory of food. I usually prefix Slayer anyway. So again, I don't really need high level food. Obviously once I start bosses, I don't really need them for barrows. I'll get into that with a barrows guide, which I'm currently creating. Once I get into sort of high level things, I start doing bosses, and obviously I will need more sharks, monkfish, whatever. I've done swan songs, so I can always get hold of monkfish quite easily, or I can just buy them. Onto this tab here. This is my herb farming seed kind of tab. These are all the herbs I've just collected. It's actually getting quite low. But I haven't bought any herbs or seeds pretty much. These are all from Slayer. I've got some snapdragons here as well. Yeah, this is just everything to do with farming. Farming levels are looking nice. It's 60 farming, I believe, at the moment, which is good. And obviously we've got our full graceful here, which is looking very graceful, as I must say. That's helped us a lot with doing quests and sort of farm runs and barrows. I use the graceful method for barrows. I'll get into detail, as I said earlier, with a barrows guide, how to use graceful with it. And then I've just got some random, house tabs, things like that. Prospector helmet, which I got from Mudload 9. This is my skilling tab. This has got loads of just kind of random gems. As you can see, I like to keep my bank relatively organised. The top half is good. I've got logs. I've got some random food. This food has been here pretty much since I started old school. I think I trained my fishing there, and this is the first food I ever used, and I never used it since, which is sad. Ripped trout. Got my holy wrench, which I never used for the flying caves, even though I was meant to, because it would have been useful. And then it's just slowly got more junkish here. This is got some glory. It's just junk. Got some cool outfits here, but you probably don't care about that. I'm leaving the bestial last. I'm leaving my melee gear because you guys obviously haven't seen my melee gear. I've got my Slayer helmet imbued, which is awesome. Fire cape, Sarah sword, Barrow's gloves, dragon armor. I got my Bandos chestplate, Fury, everything you need. Got my whip. We'll be upgrading quite soon. Obviously the Fire Cape is the most recent addition. Tassets maybe in the future, once I can afford them. I would quite like a Saragoth sword, even though that's like 55 mil, which is kind of ridiculous. But yeah, look up for upgrades in the future. That's pretty much going to round out the bank video. I know it's not incredible, but it will do. It gets me by, and it's decent. It's decent. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you again soon.